Hello everybody, it's Friday again and I hope you're all keeping well. The weather has certainly been wonderful up here in North Dorset and I'm sure it has been in Swanage as well, but I hope you're all keeping busy one way or another. We've spent more time in the garden this week than I care to think about. My hands are absolutely aching with and my back from digging, but I'm not looking for sympathy. Anyway, missing you all, and I hope you are having a bit of a chance to do a bit of a sing-song. I thought that today we'd do some slightly different warm-ups, and each week we can do some. So if you fancy the old ones, you can just flick back to the previous video as well. Like last week, I've just recorded some hymns, which are going to go onto the parish website. And also I've recorded a little piece of organ music for people to listen to if they care to, and if you don't want to listen to it, you just don't have to click on it. Anyway, let's just do a couple more warm-ups today. Remember, when you're doing warm-ups and when you've got the time, it's always good to have a little bit of physical exercise first. So before you start warming your voice up, you can start warming yourself up with a little shakedown if you've got a bit of space somewhere. Maybe next week or the week after we could do some little exercises. I might even see if I can encourage Gwen to do a couple of exercises with you. We'll see how we go. Anyway, once you've had a little warm up and we're going to have a little sing together, how about if we do what we call a siren, which is just if we start on this one and just humming and going through like this, like that. So we go, and then we go up the next one, sliding up, and then next one, get the hang of it. Did you hear the dog then trying to get in? He messes up every video I make. Alright, so that's a few of those. And then how about if we just do some ma-me, 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 ma, which we like. Here we go. Ma-me, 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 ma. 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 The door has opened like last week and the dog has just come in. Okay, so here's a different one for you today on C far, C far. We just go like this. C far, C far, C. Try that. C far, C far, C. 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 One more. C far, C far, C. Now I did say that I wouldn't do the same ones as last week, but actually I got sent a video by Hattie and Lily of Lily and Hattie joining in our ARE, and Finn does it as well. So I think we'll have one more of those, and I'm just hoping that Lily's going to join in this one. And if you want to see the video, get in touch with the Fawcett's and they'll tell you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. stuff. Now, I'm also posting on the email that I'm sending to you a couple of links to a couple of bits of music to listen to. First of all, I thought, because on Sunday we would have been singing the Reproaches by Bairstow, I've just done a link to a performance of that given by the choir of York Minster a few years ago now, but it sort of seemed appropriate that the choir for which it was written should sing it. I hasten to add that Bairstow isn't conducting. And also for Passion Sunday, I thought I would offer a piece which some of you may know. It's one of my favourite pieces ever. It's very small, very short. It'd be something that'd be wonderful for us to do, but at the moment I fear it's probably a bit tough for us because it's in 8 parts. It's a little fragment by Henry Purcell, and it's called Hear My Prayer. And I found a version of it recorded by the 16, and it really is absolutely amazing, you know, the tension, the passion in it. And just to finish, a little funny story. I remember years ago, a friend of mine was an alto in Westminster Abbey Choir, and when you see the music, you'll see that it starts off with an alto and a low C. And Simon Preston was the organist at the time, and they were doing a BBC broadcast, and he was very pernickety about everything, and they were in the rehearsal for the broadcast, and this poor alto started Hear My Prayer, and he cracked slightly, and Simon Preston stopped and started it again, and he sang it again, and Simon Preston still wasn't happy with it, and he must have done it 4 or 5 times, and the poor chap was scared out of his wits by the end of this. So when it came to the actual broadcast and the organist gave a note, my friend was so terrified that no sound came out of his mouth at all, and they had to restart it with somebody else as well. So I always remember that. But just enjoy the piece, it's heavenly. Anyway, take care everybody, stay safe, and keep in touch. Keep sending the jokes over, and I'll try and remember some as well. And I'll see you again next week.